Yeah. Can I look through it and see if I can see anything?
Sure. Make a perception check.
Oh, that's great. 9.
Wow, you are rolling wonderfully today.
No, I love it. This is great.
So Noah, what you see is you can see what looks like a little like kitchen setup with a couple tables that you can make out like cards laying out on the tables, and further down you can see a hallway of doors to what appear to be small cabins. You do see a couple people, but yeah, you can see 6 people. They're currently playing cards or gambling or whatever the fuck they want. You do notice that all 6 of them have green handkerchiefs, but that's about all the detail you get.
Do you want me to get that door open for you?
I mean, I can open it. I have an idea that I think is going to really help us deal with all these people that are in here.
Is it one of those bomb horses?
It is.
I don't know that we should be setting a bomb off on a train.
I mean,
as fun as that sounds.
Not one that...
You're not there.
You're not there.
If you'd like, I can cause a distraction to help get you guys in here. It's a little risky, but it'd be funny.
You know, let's quietly open the door and then we'll very firmly make our presence known.
Very socially, very gently.
Cool.
Yeah.
If that's the case, there's something I would like to do. If I peek in there, can I also see that it's all crows that are in there?
Yeah.
Noah, start working on that door. Let me know when you've got it unlocked.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to need you guys. I'm just going to slide the door open just ever so slightly. I'm being as stealthy as possible. First, before we start stealthing, I'm going to wind up the horse. I'm going to slide the door open and sit the horse down and shut the door. And then I'm going to peek up over the window, and I'm going to wait until the last 6 seconds, and I'm holding a spell.
Okay. So, Christmas, you pop in, slap down these cards, and all 6 of them just turn and look at you like wide-eyed. Not really sure at first. And then you see them all start to go for guns and swords.
Whoa. I'm just here to talk. I got Tristan's letter. I just want to talk to you guys. That's all I want, okay?
All of them look at each other, and you see they all specifically look at one guy who's closest to you. And he's holding what you would recognize as a Molinarch ace. He has a very nice gun.
What was his hand? What was his hand?
He had an ace of hearts and a king of hearts.
Okay. I also had an ace of hearts, so I'm going to look over at his cards and be like, hey, there's only supposed to be one of these in the deck. Are you cheating?
He has leveled the gun at you. Fortunemær. Yeah?
Please tell me when there's 6 seconds left.
Yeah.
I will.
Also,
the horse is
I'm trying to keep track of this as well and also pay attention.
Yeah, it's galloping through the thing.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing ever. Okay.
I've had these for so long.
I know.
God, I never imagined. I was like, yeah, they've got little knickknacks. And he's like, what kind of knickknacks? Yeah, as he gets this little smug grin on his face, because he thinks you're fucked.
Right.
He's still got the gun leveled at you. He says, well, I think the boss ought to know you're here. And you see him start to reach into a pocket when the horse has 6 seconds left.
Cool.
At 6 seconds, I cast Enlarge on the horse. So it immediately just giant fucking horse with a bomb strapped to it, and then all right, that's your cue to get the fuck out.
Oh wait, no, I had something for him too, and then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna go, my friends are back there, and I'm gonna look and I'm gonna misty step right back to where they are.
You hear a series of what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Ben, what's the normal damage on the Thunder Ponies?
Oh, the Thunder Ponies.
That's their official name.
I just picture them looking out the window, and we're all just like,
Thunder Pony is a DC 14 dex save. It deals 3d6 bludgeoning damage and 2d6 fire damage to all targets within 15 feet. However, on a failed save, it's half of that, but bludgeoning damage
is doubled against constructs, buildings, and similar.
Oops. But now enlarging it doubles its size.
So that's a failure for all of them, like a bad failure.
Okay.
Being that it's doubled in size, the radius is also doubled. Two things. This is an enclosed space.
Yep.
Explosions are not good in enclosed spaces.
Yep.
Double damage against constructs, buildings, and similar. So I need you to roll, let's make it 8d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And let's make it 5d6 fire damage.
Okay.
It's going to hit all 6 of them.
28. So 28 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
Okay, so that's 56 to the train car.
Ooh. And then 15 fire damage.
Let me paint you a word picture.
Oh, yes.
So between 43 damage to the actual dudes, you guys, you don't get quite a chance to see it because you have to like duck away and cover your eyes from the shattering glass. And also the door just bodies you guys as it flies off its hinges and it sort of bounces off Foostrak and goes off the train. You're going to take a tiny bit of damage just from proximity. 4 fire damage to each of you. Foostrak halved. As you guys sort of start to recover, you feel the whole car shift like forward. And as you like look through the open doorway, you see just red everywhere.
just
and that's
mist.
just like no clothes, no body parts, just red. And there is a massive hole in the center of the car to the point that either side is starting to buckle, and you start to hear this horrible grinding as it buckles in onto the tracks itself.
Time to go.
I'm going to
We need to
sprint.
leave. We need to leave.
Sprint.
Time to go. And we
do-
gotta get that unhooked immediately.
Do we
Yeah,
hear
we do.
this?
You absolutely hear that.
Okay, well, I'm like,
Do we
all right,
hear
You hear
popping
It's
up.
echoing off all the hills.
you hear in the distance, "Nee!"
Shit's popping off. All right.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That was pretty good. So you all safely get onto the other side.
Yeah, why don't we try the next one?
Yeah, you guys see a cargo car. This one is loaded with what look like small gunpowder barrels and loads of weapons. A lot of it looks like it's probably stolen Molinarch and Veneer arm stuff.
You said like weapons and shit too, right?
Yeah, there's rifles, there's revolvers, there's swords, there's knives.
Can I please take a rifle?
Yeah, you can get yourself a repeater.
Oh my god, that was like my arc, guys. That was like the end of my arc. I was like, and then he gets a carbine and he's truly a cowboy. Here we are.
Yeah, the reload is going to be 7. You can put 7 rounds in.
Yeah, I have the gunner feat, so I ignore that.
Fuck you.
So, do we get the idea that all of the stuff in this is like materials for, like they're stolen? Did you say that?
You get the idea that quite a bit of it is stolen.
Okay. I will take another one of those horse toys and wind it up and stick it in the mesh with the kegs.
Mm-hmm.
With all the kegs of black powder. And then I'm just gonna like run and be like, all right, get off the train. And like full Mulan.
Get up through.
Yeah, full Mulan and like run to the other end, slam the door closed, and then I'm gonna jump over the other side and cast heat metal on the magnet, which will immediately turn it red hot, which is roughly 900 degrees because I did my math on this. Mm-hmm. And magnets lose their magnetism at 180 degrees. So the magnet immediately lets go.
There are some times where you frustrate me to no end. And there are other times where I fucking love you as a player. Noah jumps across, casts heat metal, and the magnets just immediately let go. And you watch as the car behind you just slowly starts to lose speed and go further and further.
Before that happens, can I just look at the two of them and just be like, man, we're pretty good at this, aren't we?
Yeah. So
beautiful day, boys.
I mentioned that I did a lot of over planning.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly how much gunpowder is in this car.
Oh, fuck.
God.
Okay. No, please tell me what to roll so that I can roll it digitally, because it's going to be too many fucking things.
Also,
We need to get Glenn and get out of here.
we also didn't investigate that cart to see if Gwen was on it.
Gwen was in there.
Wait, what?
Nope. So
just give me an arbitrary number so I can roll it, because I want to be Marin's amount of damage that she dealt.
I want you to roll
and this is-
100 d12.
Oh
and this
god.
is how Ben crashes D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can do it in.
694 damage.
Fuck you.
You guys won't take any damage, but you feel the concussive wave. It makes you feel like you have like a momentary anxiety attack, like that hit of shock.
Did my heart just stop?
Maybe for half a second.
Then it defibrillated you back to life too.
As you watch this, not only this car, but what's left of the other car obliterate into metallic shards with the loudest explosion you have ever heard, to the point where your ears start ringing. And you watch as shrapnel and scrap go raining across the hills of Amnoblin, and you see some tiny shards just zoom off toward the mountains.
This is the
I kind
most
of-
American that Amboblin's ever gotten.
I turned back to Foostrak and Christmas. I'm just like, well, I guess they won't have any more of their guns for a little while. It's gonna be hard to find those.
Walter, Magda, and Jasper, you obviously see this because you're on top of the train, and you feel the force as well, as two entire cars and like a good 10-foot section of railroad are just blown to shit, and there's a crater left behind.
I just yell, "What the fuck? God!"
You guys will
obviously
hear
can't-
that.
We hear it like
Yeah.
a little bit later
Ow.
as it's
Their
carried.
hearing is completely destroyed.
Guys, I don't think Magda's gonna let us three go anywhere alone anymore.
This is what happens when you leave the boys alone.